you know, on my mind lately, I just been thinking about like, man, what is it? You know what I'm saying? What's one of the coldest things that you can do? You know what I'm saying? For guys when dealing with women, like what's one of the best improvements you can make? And one of the best improvements you can make is always to focus on your mindset. Understand? Because people be thinking like, oh, I know who I am. Like people always feel like, oh, I know who I am. I know what value I bring to the table. I know this, I know that. But inside up here, you don't really feel like that. And a lot of us, including me, you know what I'm saying, on the outer, yeah, I'm acting like I'm confident. Yeah, I'm acting like I'm sure of myself and I'm worthy, but inside, I don't feel like that. And what you gotta understand is, men, to sustain valuable relationships with women that you really want and that want you to sustain, they don't tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you, to sustain these, you have to know who you are in life. You have to be able to adapt. Like adaptability is one of the most important skills people are not gonna tell y'all to have, but to get that, you gotta understand self and who you are and what you want and what you need for yourself, what you're willing to tolerate, AKA standards. Because naturally, when you understand who you are, you know what I'm saying, you know how to control your emotions. I thought I knew who I was, but I couldn't control my emotions. My little head instead of my big head was thinking for me. And when you let your little head lead you life, for my man, oh my God, it's just a lack of discipline. It's a total disregard for discipline, because you're thinking you're basically thinking for the now, and that's emotional. You're not thinking about, man, what is this gonna do potentially for me in the future? You know what I'm saying? So that's why when you understand truly who you are, you're thinking logically. So now when you're in situations with a woman you really like, you can continue to stay focused on a mission. And you know, the point I'm trying to make with this is, when you fall in love with working on yourself and your mindset and putting that work into your craft and putting yourself first and things like, because women put themselves first. One thing a woman is gonna always do, and all women will agree with me on this, is that a woman is going to put herself first, meaning that if she does not like a dude, she will not deal with him. You know what I'm saying? They put themselves first. They come first, but men put themselves last. And this is why I say this. You will put a woman's needs over your own needs, and you get hurt on the back end. And that was me for several years. I'm always putting their needs first, but they're not even putting me first, AKA reciprocation. See, if you was in your right mind, you will understand about reciprocation. See, a lot of us are not in our right mind. If you're not thinking logically, you don't understand the power of reciprocation. Because if somebody is not reciprocating, you should not be around them, because they're just taking. You know what I'm saying? I hear this saying all the time, life is like math. You know what I'm saying? If it's not adding, you need to be subtracting. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, like, you gotta see, the thing is, women will like different things about you, right? Some women might like how the way you dress. Some women might like your confidence. Some women might like this. Some women might like that. But for me, the last several women I've dated, what they will always say about me is they love my ambition. They love my drive. Guys, women love ambition because it shows that you're going somewhere. They can see it. They know it. You know what I'm saying? They see, so they don't want to mess it up, because they see that you're going somewhere and they want to get along for the ride. But a lot of us dudes, when we start liking a woman in the beginning, we appear to be like we focused. But over time, you start to get comfortable, you start to get lax, you start to fall off from your purpose, and you start to cater more towards her. And she becomes your purpose, because that wasn't really your purpose. Because if it was, nothing would change, you know what I'm saying, the passion and drive for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what men have to learn how to keep when dealing with women. Because the second you lose vision or focus, you know what I'm saying, the second that happens and your vision starts to shift this way, as soon as that happens, that's when the drop happens. That's when she rejects you. That's when she dumps you. That's when she gets rid of you. That's when the excuses start to happen, because you're giving excuses to yourself. And at the end of the day, it's all about trying to figure out and understand who you are. And when you do that, you know what I'm saying, you win in the end, because you have standards, you have self-respect. You're not willing to tolerate people that's playing around, giving you BS. And that's what it's all about. All right, guys, so that's my video for today. Definitely, I appreciate you guys for watching the channel. Definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's continue to make sure we like, subscribe, guys. Make sure you share the content with your homies, your friends, group chat. And that's about it, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video, and I'm gone.